Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. As you guys can tell, I'm still under the weather. I'm still feeling pretty sick, but I love doing videos on red days. There's a reason for that. The whole goal of this channel, no matter what stock I'm talking about, it's mostly Nio, is to keep giving my subscribers confidence as to why, and reminder as to why we hold this company and why we buy the dips and continue to hold. So before I go any further, I would like to ask you guys to don't forget to hit that thumbs up, that like button. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we have that warrior mindset where we get rich or we die trying. Now, this is the type of mentality that I have when I approach anything in life. Also, I want to say to you guys before I continue, that job I told you guys that I was getting at the university, I will start on the 18th of this month. News just came to me. So I'm very happy about that, but I don't want you all to worry. I will still make time to do videos for you all. It will not be as frequent, but I will still make the time for you guys. Now, Nio, let's start with this. Nio delivered 3,100 compared to Xpeng 2,700 ending February the 4th, on the week ending February the 4th. Excuse me guys, so we outsold them yet again. And yet again, I told you guys, I expect this to keep happening. Ever since we rolled out that battery, and on Nio Day we showed our charging stations, etc., etc. And on Nio Day we showcased that incredible ET9. But before I continue with this video, I want you guys to take a look at a clip of an investor that I have a lot of respect for. This man came from Sri Lanka as a little boy. His name is Chamat Palihapatia. A lot of my subscribers who have been with me for a while have heard me spoken about this man in the past. He grew up on welfare, he was so poor, and went on to become a billionaire. So I tip my hat to this man. He proves that there is no excuse in life. Like Bill Gates said, there is no shame in growing up poor. The shame is staying poor. I myself grew up in a house made of dirt, and I did not plan to stay poor. This clip that I'm going to show you guys, it will explain exactly why we're going to make tremendous money with Nio. Tremendous money. And this is, I found this clip and I said, my God, this is the best way to explain Nio to you guys. Take a look at this clip, guys, and then we'll continue.
Part of what he realized was the value of slow compounding. So here's my little theory about company value creation. The faster you build it, that is the half-life. It will get destroyed in the same amount of time. And so when you think about a lot of like social businesses, that's played out. And when you see sort of like what the top, so like, you know, does it take 8, 9, 10 years to build a really great consumer business? It'll take 8, 9, 10, 12 years to destroy it. And we may see the tipping point on a couple of these businesses. Right now, we may be seeing it in front of our eyes, regulatory or otherwise. So why is that an important statement? Amassing capital to me is about finding a smart, useful solution to a very hard, practical problem and being slow and methodical. And again, this is what I'm saying. You have to rewire your brain for that to be okay. How do you, in year 2 or year 5, come back to this room for your, what is it called when you get reunion? And say, I'm still working on the same thing. And when somebody says, and how's it going? You have the courage to say, it's hard. I haven't figured it out yet. I don't know. But if you figure it out and you have this moderate growth, moderate compounding, that is the key. That is like, that's gold. You know, I look at like our returns and it's so funny because it's like, you can get so enthralled by IRRs in our business. And like, you know, I have friends who run other organizations, and they're like, we posted 92% IRR. And I'm like, well, you can't eat IRR. What does it really mean? And when you unpack it, what you realize is like fast money returns can completely really decay long-term thinking and sound judgment. And so I'm like, wow, I would really love to just compound at 15% a year. And the reason is because if I can do that for 50 years, that's $250 fucking billion, like some crazy number. Like, it's just enormous. So it's like slow and steady against hard problems.
All right, guys, welcome back. So I hope you guys found that clip to be very informational. You see, the man explained it perfectly. In this day and age, you have to take time in building out a superior business model. While others will be bashing you because of instant gratification, welfare culture, and they want money quickly, and they will settle for an inferior business model that will eventually fail, but they get quick profits and they don't care about the company later on. What this man is saying is that we must take time to build out the superior network, and then it will definitely stand the test of time, just like what Jeff Bezos did. So listen to this, guys. Nio announced changes to its board of directors, with 2 people appointed by CYVN Holdings joining and 1 person appointed by Tencent dropping out. So we knew this was coming because CYVN bought over the shares from Tencent and joined the board. Now, when we first heard about this was going to happen, I didn't even realize what a benefit this would be for us. But as I read the article and give you my perspective on it, you will understand what I'm talking about. Nio announced changes to its board of directors with the addition of 2 appointees from Abu Dhabi government fund CYVN Holdings. The Chinese electric vehicle maker announced today that its board of directors has appointed Eddie Georges, Scaff, and Nicholas Paul Collins as new directors effective February 7th. Meanwhile, James Gordon Mitchell, Tencent Senior Executive Vice President and Chief Strategic Officer, resigned from Nio's board executive February 7th. Here is Nio's introduction to Scaff and Collins. Mr. Eddie George Scaff has held the position of Chief Investment Officer at CYVN Holdings LLC since May 2023. He has also been a director of 48 Limited and 47 Limited since June 2023 and a director of CYVN Investments RSC Limited since July 2023. So he's bringing a wealth of knowledge in the management field. Previously, from August 2019 to May 2023, Mr. Scaff served as a senior advisor to digital infrastructure at Mubadala. Before this, he served as a chief strategy officer at Emirates Integrated Telecom Company from August 2017 to May 2019. Mr. Scaff received his bachelor's degree in computer and communications engineering from American University of Beirut in 1995 and his master's degree of business administration in business administration and management and master's degree of science and management information systems from Boston University in 2000. Mr. Nicholas Paul Collins has served as the Chief Executive Officer of 47 Limited since January 2024. Now listen to this. This is the crucial part. Prior to this role, Mr. Collins worked at Jaguar Land Rover from March 2015 to December 2023 in various capacities, including a director of both Jaguar Land Rover Limited and Jaguar Land Rover Holdings Limited, and an executive director of vehicle programs at Jaguar Land Rover Limited. Mr. Collins began his career in the automotive industry in 1993. That's before I came to America. I came to America in 1998. And has extensive experience in global product development. Unbelievable. Product and business strategy. And vehicle development and launch across Ford Motor Company and Jaguar Land Rover. Mr. Collins received his master's degree in mechanical engineering from University of Nottingham in 1998 and an MBA from Hemley Management College in 2004. Nio said it welcomed Scaff and Collins to the board. So I am also excited because this man worked for Ford and Land Rover in the past. And as I say, sorry, excuse me guys, as I've said in the past, the CEO of Nio, the American CEO of Nio, Ganesh Iyer, said last year that they are exploring all avenues and for business partnerships in America. Could Ford be eventually one of them? So I hope you guys found that little clip that I also gave to you of Chamath Palihapitiya explaining why in this day and age you need to take time to build out the perfect business model while you drown out the gray noise. Oh, it's cash burn. Oh, we need to make money as shareholders. And as long as we have patience and we finish building out that superior business model that is proven now because everyone else is trying to do it, like Ample with the swap stations, like other companies now trying to come out with their own phones, and other things that we're also doing, our own in-house motor for the sub-brand, etc., etc. This is just the beginning, my fellow lion and lionesses, my fellow brothers and sisters. I want you all to understand that I will keep buying every payday, even if it's 10, and I will not give it to the shorts. What are you doing? I hope you guys found this video to be informational, and also inspirational. If it did that for you guys, don't forget to give that thumbs up, guys. Don't forget to share this all over your social media. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class. We're going to get rich, or like 50 said, we're going to die trying, guys.